Jackie. Do you feel the stress building? For the adults, it's a lot about shopping and cooking preparations for Christmas, but for the kids, it can be about exams this time of the year. Many of them are taking exams this week or maybe just wrap those up. And Kelsey Ziebert is an instructional coach at Greer Middle School. And depending upon the age of the kid, right, whether you're in the middle school section or the high schoolers who tend to have more tests at this time of the year, this can be a tense time for kids.
It can, and we just want to make sure that they are prepared and comfortable and ready for the exams that they'll be taking in December or when they come back in January.
And so, you know, there are those assessments that come not only with these like subject tests, you know, right now. How do we help the kids be ready for that? And especially if it's a child who has sort of nerves and that kind of gets in the way of their success.
Yeah, parents know their children best, so you want to make sure that you're not adding any undue stress and making them feel more anxious by overemphasizing the test. So know your child and really be calm about the test and don't make it seem like it's overly important. Make sure that they feel calm.
And how about the whole, you know, make sure they've had a good meal before they take tests and things like that,
Absolutely.
right? Is that still nutrition important?
Absolutely. Good night's rest in a screen-free environment, so getting that phone and other screens out of the room. Resist the urge to cram that night before the test. A good night's rest is a lot better. Make sure they drink plenty of water and get a healthy breakfast.
And when it comes to succeeding in classes, you know, if you have a child who tends to procrastinate, how can you help them? It may be too late for this particular round of exams or testing, but how can you help them sort of be that person that chips at it a little bit at a time?
Absolutely.
Instead?
It should be a marathon and not just a quick cram session at the end. So if this round of tests doesn't go as well, help your child reflect and think about what they could do a little bit better in the upcoming semester, and make sure that they're really looking at each class as an opportunity to learn, and they're not waiting until the end of the semester to really start digging in and taking things more seriously.
Well, what do you guys advise in the schools and in working and coaching kids with the whole approach that some parents take to, if you don't have all A's or all A's and B's, you know, this happens? I mean, there's accountability that has to happen, but is the conversation and understanding as important as that?
Well, I think that it's really important to have a conversation with your child's teacher and to not overemphasize you always have to get an A or a B, but really talk about, is that child doing their best? Are they trying? Have they been showing growth? And really emphasize that they're growing and they're doing their best rather than just that grade at the end. All
right, and so if we have any issues with a subject, trouble, do we need to get our children some extra help? Can we arrange that through the schools?
Absolutely. Always start with the school and see what resources they have. At Greer Middle, we have a lot of teachers who will offer extra help, and teachers across the board will be happy to do that if the child is putting in the effort as well. Lots of great resources online that your school can also offer. So start with the school and having a productive conversation with the teacher, and then you could potentially look for tutoring as well if that is needed.
And when it comes to the assessments that are coming down the pike, really, is that just about like the rest and the preparedness of just not panicking over it?
Absolutely. And just the more you can get your child in a habit of studying a little bit each night and going back over what they learned, that is going to pay off so much at the end, rather than trying to all of a sudden, like we said, panic and cram at the end.
Well, we hope everybody gets through exams if you still have any to take. And of course, we'll have a break for Christmas, and then come on back and hit it hard.
Absolutely.
So, thank you for helping us understand.
Thank you, Amy.
Appreciate it. You're watching Carolina's Family at 4. We're coming right back with more.